if you're going to give your time to a podcast, make sure that it's benefiting you.
Heck yeah.
You know, it has to benefit you. A lot of times we just watch stuff and we're really watching a Jerry Springer show.
Definitely.
You know, and you're not getting anything from it. And the sad thing is that's what you're feeding your brain. You know, so there was a discussion between two gentlemen on a podcast, and I kind of wanted to piggyback off of that.
Yeah.
Okay. This one guy said this, that he believes in always telling the truth, never lying. But he said that in his past life, when he means by his past life, when he was younger,
right,
and he was about the street life, that he would never lie to hurt someone, but he would lie to help someone. Give you an example. Say that you witnessed something, and that somebody said, you know, Marvelous was there. I think he saw that incident where that guy shot so-and-so. Here come the police. You know, Daniel, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Did you see what happened? I was asleep. But say that you did see it.
Right.
You're not going to tell the cops that.
Hell no.
Okay. So that's what he meant when he said, I would lie to help someone, never to hurt someone.
Right.
Then he gave an example of how it can really hurt someone. He says, you know, I remember going to trial. He says, and then undercover cop puts his left hand on the Bible, lifts up his right hand, and prays to God that he's going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He goes, and the guy the whole time is lying through his teeth.
Yeah.
The whole he goes, he was lying to hurt me.
Yeah.
He was lying the whole time.
Yeah.
So now, is it better to just to tell the truth, or is lying okay sometimes?
Damn.
That's a big question, huh?
That's a big question, you know? People say, oh, well, you know, you should be grown up now and you know, you're older now and you shouldn't be acting that way or whatever. But, you know, there's still like, I mean, it varies in different, every situation, bro. You know, like say gang life, for instance, you know, there's a lot of shit that happened back in the days, you know, bodies dropped and I know people that are busted doing all day. They're doing life and they're never going to get out. And they're not even the ones that did that crime. Yeah. You know, to people out here that know the truth, like, are they gonna go and speak up and say, "Hey, you know what? He really didn't do it, but this guy really did." You know, but living in that code of the streets that they call it, you know, they're not gonna go do that. You know, why are they gonna go do that? It's like when you get to that certain point in your lifetime. I'm just talking about like gang wise.
Right.
It's like, damn, you know the consequences, homie. When you join the barrio, everything that comes along with slanging dope, to the people that are gonna rat you out, that's all part of it. Don't be surprised that there's a guy that ratted you out. That's gonna happen. It's the inevitable, you know. So you can't sit there and cry, oh, you know, I don't want to be a part of it no more or whatever. No, you joined up. You hurt a lot of people, dog, and now that it's coming back to you, you know, you're gonna cry about it. So it's like, you know, you can't. I don't know.
It's like this. It's like I watched an interview with that guy, Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Yeah, right.
The guy, I guess he used to be the hitman for
Gotti.
John Gotti, okay.
Yeah.
When they interviewed him, and it's crazy that this guy's even out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And now he's doing podcasting.
Yeah.
Okay. The Mafia on podcast.
Right.
And he said, they asked him, you know, you were an informant. Like you went ahead and said, so-and-so, 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 so-and-so.
Yeah.
So in other words, you ratted. And he admitted to ratting, but
Right.
he called it something that he called informing.
Right.
Okay. However you want to decorate it, you still snitched.
Right.
Okay. Well, the guy interviewing him said, but when you are about that life, when you join that life and you take that oath, you're not supposed to talk.
Exactly.
And he said, well, he wasn't supposed to talk either.
Right.
So the moment that he broke that code, I broke my code.
And that's weak. That's weak. He waited that many years, and then they went and handed it to him afterwards. You know, he got busted for that whole ecstasy thing in Arizona, where he ended up getting 19 years or something, or he did 19 years out of so many years that he was supposed to do.
Right.
But he said that Gotti told him, he's spilling the beans on everything.
On everything.
All these bodies, everything that happened, even talking about new shit. And I'm sure people didn't get busted for it. You know, because they were still out here, like some of the names that he dropped or whatever. But he's saying that Gotti told him, he got caught on phone calls, and Gotti should have got all the time, but Gotti told him, the boss doesn't go to jail. I don't go to prison. So you're going to have to do this time, Sammy. And Sammy looked at him like, oh, is that right? Is that really what you want to do? And he goes, yeah. So he ended up, okay, he went and flipped, right? But in another circumstance, and it was similar, the boss, what's his name? They whacked that dude too. He was the boss of their family.
No, but I don't remember.
He was Gotti's boss before. But anyways, he got caught on phone calls, and they were gonna whack him out, you know, and they decided to take him out. So I mean, if you're about that life and you're calling yourself a hitman, like, why are you gonna go rat the dude out? Like, if it's that much of an issue and that Vato's calling you out, whether he's a boss or not, whack the dude. Like, you're going to go all out, go all out. Why are you going to, at the end, cry about it, go into fucking witness protection, and then come out and try still to be part of the life, slanging dope and trying to punk people here and there? And I think in his mind, I mean, he's an older man, but in his head, he still thinks that he's like somebody.
Yeah. Of course, I do believe that. And, you know, then you got guys like, and I even hate mentioning them, but he said, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he said, well, they broke the street code, so I broke the street code.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work like that.
And Tekashi wasn't even a gang member. That's the thing with him. Like, they knew who that they were getting. This dude, Danny Hernandez, a regular kid, like, wasn't even involved in gang shit at all. And they went and recruited him into their gang for whatever reason, whether he had money or not.
Right.
It's like, come on, homie, if you guys get into shit, you know this fool's gonna fucking dime you out.
Yeah, exactly. So somebody once said, and this is a quote, always tell the truth is the easiest thing to remember. Always tell the truth. It's the easiest thing to remember, because one thing that I've always preached is that truth never changes.
A lie does.
Lies always do.
Yep.
Lies always do. Look, there was a time when there was somebody going around spreading rumors about me, and it all started when the podcast started. Okay. Before that, nobody ever said anything about me. But as soon as this podcast started climbing up, people started hearing about it. All of a sudden, oh, I heard this about so-and-so. One guy came and apologized to me. And he had tears in his eyes because he told me, man, you know what? I fucked up. That's what he told me. He said, because I put you on a pedestal and I looked up to you, and I allowed somebody to put something in my ear, whom I didn't even know. He goes, and it made me unsubscribe, made me unfollow you, and it made me even make posts about you. So when I kept asking this person, well, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. He goes, this person told me the story 3 times. He said, and I have the screenshot so I can send them to you. Every time the story changed. He said, and after that, I just questioned this person. You know what? I think you're fucking lying. The story's always changing with you. You're always adding or taking away. So I guess I'm saying that the truth never changes. Lies always do. You know, I like to call people out sometimes. I've met people here that have told me, you know, I don't like so-and-so. You know, fuck that motherfucker, whatever, okay? I've called them out, and I encourage all our viewers to watch, that are watching, to call out somebody when they say, you know, I don't like so-and-so. Well, one day there was a guy sitting right here, and he said, I don't like so-and-so that guest you had and blah, blah, blah. And here's what I told him. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Go. What did he ever do to you? Nothing. 30 seconds. I'm starting over again. Go. What did he ever do to you? Nothing.
Yeah.
But they get caught up with the lies that people tell them. Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard. Bro, I think we're mature enough men where we could probably keep that in our back pocket and say, okay, maybe, but I'm not going to go around accusing someone of a possible lie.